In back segment tonight, the 2012 Ebenezer Awards. Those are given out by the Becket Fund for Religious Liberty, which tracks attacks on Christmas, which don't exist according to Jon Stewart. In the past, Virginia Beach received an Ebenezer Award for banning a Christmas turkey giveaway. Commissioner in Kokomo, Indiana, got an Ebenezer for replacing the creche with an image of the Loch Ness Monster. And the city manager of Eugene, Oregon, got an award for banning Christmas trees in any public space out there. Here now, the executive director of the Becket Fund, Kristina, Arriaga. All right, let's start up with the, and by the way, it's Ebenezer Scrooge based on A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Most people knew that, but I want to clarify. Let's start out with the runners-up this year. They are?
So the first runner-up is the city of Santa Monica. After having a nativity scene on display for over half a century, for 60 years, there was a complaint, and they put the nativity scene in mothballs, and they took it away. But
they put in, they said you could do real-life people or something. We covered this briefly. An atheist attacked the display.
Yes.
The atheist, the courts have ruled that you can have these things, but if an atheist wants a display, they have to have it too, right? Is that
correct.
The law?
They have the right. That is what the Supreme Court decided, that they have to give equal space.
But the atheist was so far out there, and they wanted to do all this disparagement of religion in Santa Monica, that they decided not to do anything.
They flooded the lottery, and they had a lot of displays, but the live displays are inside churches. You can no longer have a public nativity scene display.
So they wiped out 50 years of tradition because of this one pinhead and his crew.
Yes.
All right, who else?
And then we have the winner of the award. Should I announce it right now?
Yes, the winner is...
The Ebenezer Award, it goes to Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee.
Yay! Lincoln Chafee, everyone.
He was so afraid that they would be Christmas caroling in City Hall that he treated the release of the display as a matter of national security, announced it 30 minutes beforehand.
I know. Well, he came on the program here, and he told us, well, it's a holiday tree, not a Christmas tree. That's the beef. And this is paid for by the state of Rhode Island, the folks. And he said, I can't call it a Christmas tree because that offends people who aren't Christian. But 80% of Americans say they are Christian, so who, I think you might be offending them, Governor,
There's a part of a larger problem, a larger issue. Right now, religion is being treated like smoke, and religious displays like and smoke. No one can be exposed to it because it's bad for you. And that's why the Becket Fund for Religious Liberty gives out this sort of silly awards, because this is a serious problem in society. My parents left Cuba and came to this country because the government in this country is not supposed to be able to touch or take away what's in here or what's in here.
Why do you think the secular progressives are attacking displays in the public square? Why?
Because it bothers them. I mean, they want the state to be the only place where people can get their values and their religion.
And that's what they did in Cuba, right?
That's what they did in Cuba. In fact, Christmas and Christmas trees were banned in Cuba for 30 years. Why? Castro understood that this was an important part of who we are. It's not about who God is. It's about who we are. We are religious beings with convictions, and we should be able to carry those convictions to our workplace and outside. If there's a jazz concert at Central Park, the Classical Music Association doesn't protest that they didn't get equal time, right? Everyone understands that this is part of culture, to be able to express ourselves. Well, it's the same thing with religion. No one should be complaining about the expression of religion.
As long as it's not forced on the folks.
Of course,
and I agree with that ruling. If you want to have other displays in the same proximity, that doesn't bother me. All right, Kristina, thank you very much. The Ebenezer Award goes to the governor of Rhode Island, Lincoln Chafee. Are you going to go up and give it to him? I hope so.
We send him a bag of coal.
Bag of coal. Okay, I get those too. And by the way,